Hey guys, so we got some crazy stuff going on over here where it seems like Aiden Ross has completely crashed out against Kick. Now, this is a little bit more of like a numbers type, analytical type video, but also if you guys enjoy drama or even the downfall of Kick for whatever reason, this video is definitely for you. Because as of last night, we've seen a lot that's come out. Number one, Aiden Ross leaked his entire revenue earnings, which are actually lower than people were expecting. On top of that, we're calling out the Kick CEO for botting everyone. We also had Asmongold a little bit ago actually leak both his Twitch and Kick earnings, where it shows the astronomical difference between the quick Kick payouts, which has actually apparently now been going down and down and down, which is completely making it, well, where people don't really want to go and stream on Kick. It's crazy. Mainly the big idea for Kick has always been gambling money from stake. You have a 95 to 5% split for subs, although not many people really sub on Kick. Like, the community isn't there. It's a lot of lurkers and, in all honesty, bots. And that's kind of what's been going on as of today, where just there's a huge crash out. There's also a big, like, Nick Fuentes randomly joined Aiden Ross's stream. Like, this has been a weird 24 hours. But if you guys enjoy the analytics or the, I guess, discussion or downfall of Kick, this is for you guys. So feel free to subscribe if you guys want to, and all the social links are down below. So first and foremost, if you guys don't know what this all kind of is, there's a thing called a KCP, which I believe is the right terminology for it. It's the KCIP, where this is actually one of Aiden Ross's friends that only made 23 cents while doing this on 4 different streams. So what the whole idea of this all is, if you go and stream on Kick, it basically has like active viewers, the viewer count, like just basically how engaged people are, and they'll go and give you money. Now, not a lot. Not a lot. Jesus Christ. This guy only has 23 cents on this. What's like, people actually talking in the chat, which is crazy. But the whole idea is that it's kind of incentivizing everyone to go and do Kick, to go and stream, to play games, to do just chatting, VTube, whatever it might be. And they'll go and pay you once you're in the partner program, like a somewhat livable wage. Let's put that in a big quotation, based on like your viewership. So it's kind of a nice incentive for multi-streaming or bigger content creators to move on over. But that's where things get a little bit funny, because some of the bigger content creators such as XQC or Aiden Ross, they had individualized deals, which means for them, they got paid, let's say, a flat sum in crypto to go and either do gambling streams, be like, hey, we'll give you, you stream 40 hours a month. We'll go give you $5 million in Bitcoin, go promote stake, and then we'll also go do it on Kick. It's a double whammy. We'll give you a really good deal. It's kind of how XQC was doing gambling nonstop on his Kick channel, and on top of that, also streaming a bunch. So here's actually where Aiden Ross went and had a chance to leak almost everything out here last night, because he's upset. His idea is that he was getting paid millions upon millions of dollars with his own individualized Kick contract, and apparently he was never actually paid to as well in equity. He does not own Kick itself, just as, a big contributor and kind of someone who brings a lot of attention towards it. So he's over here recently been complaining that the KICP is horrible in comparison to his normal pay rate. Now, I'm going to agree with him, but only on the extremes, because if you can make $300,000 in 1 month, I would be not even opening my mouth and I'd just be like, hook me on up. But I guess in Aiden Ross's case, it's somewhat different because he's also getting comparable numbers on Twitch. So why go and stream on Kick if he has no equity in it? He's not getting a special deal, and the KCIP is going down. And many other creators are agreeing, which is kind of taking away the incentivization of streaming on Kick in the first place. We have some of these clips. I don't really have to show this, but he's showing his streams in October, which he streamed 18 times, and he only made $243,000. If you were to let me go and make $243,000 in one singular month, I would be streaming every day for 15 hours straight and sleeping on stream and probably crying. I would grind this for an entire year, try to make $1 million, and then do whatever I want to do for the rest of my life and go from there. Now, I do want to somewhat defend Aiden Ross, where, he didn't have a big contract deal, so going for something like, let's say, like $8 million guaranteed on top of everything else, to then going down to $243,000, comparatively wise, yeah, that's a massive downfall. I can understand the frustration. But for me, as a normal person who's never come close to these numbers, I would do anything for this. Like, at all. Like, please leave a like, subscribe, watch a video. I don't know. You don't have to, it's fine. But this is crazy to me. This is absolute bonkers for me. So obviously he's upset. Like, he is complaining about this all, and he's airing out everything wrong with Kick. Basically, that Kick is paid with a bunch, and I'll show you guys some of these clips. Like, there's botters everywhere. People like such as the CEO are quite literally actively botting channels, allegedly, due to Aiden Ross's words, and saying like the whole Kick community is fake. Another big reason why people don't want to go and stream over on Kick. Yeah, you might be able to get some blood money from stake, but also there's been a big drama because Aiden Ross himself took a gambling deal from Rainbet, which is a very similar and comparative gambling website. So because he's getting paid all this extra money, which is why is he complaining about money in the game in the first place? Just go and stream on Twitch if you're done so. Totally fine. But basically just saying like throughout these events and what he's doing, he's not making the money that he's trying to put in or what he would get off a different platform. Now, when even the biggest head honchos such as Aiden Ross are kind of being like, bro, what's up with this? It doesn't really make people want to move over to Kick. It doesn't really instill confidence too as well, because many people keep on complaining how this KCIP has been downright awful. Now, we have seen even maybe like 5 months ago, this is from Asmongold not too long ago, where he actually went and leaked out all of his numbers, because he makes most of his money on YouTube. He streamed on Kick 2 total paid streams, $36,000 to $37,000 off of 2 streams. That's insane amounts of money. That is even doing like, let's say 24-hour streams. It's definitely not that. 48 hours for that ratio is insanity. That is nuts. That is so much money. Well, if you work on, say, look, his Twitch revenue, you basically made $32,000 throughout a whole 1 month long period. Now, if you can multi-stream and go make $100,000 a month, you might as well. And look at Aiden Ross's, he's still like multiple times higher than this. Granted, he had 18 streams. But a lot of people saw how lucrative all these KCIP deals were. And that's where people are getting mad. Because people over here too as well are calling this out, being like, yeah, bro, I was making good money. $1,300 a stream, $4,000 a stream, $10,000 in 8 paid streams. Why are these people not farming this? Like, this is crazy to me. If I could go make $3,000 a stream, I'd be doing 30 days a month, bro. I'd be trying to retire my mom. Like, this is crazy. But this is all before this. And then as soon as they got these brand new deals, it looks, and also as time has gone on, it seems like the KCIP numbers have dropped like a rock. 12-hour stream, $1,600. Still crazy amounts, making $800 in 7 hours. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. But the crazy enough thing too is that it's gone down. So once again, less people are feeling incentivized to go and stream on Kick. This is exactly what Aiden Ross is calling out over here, because he's basically trying to go and say that pretty much everyone is a bot. Like, there's a bunch of fake users, a bunch of fake people. The CEO himself are actually botting these companies and people, and that's why people are upset with Kick. And that's why it's really hard to encourage people to go there on a day one.
Anyways, I'm going to just tell you guys right now what's probably going to happen this year. My views are going to be capped. So, Eddie, I'm going to play a clip of you literally saying that you can edit my views to whatever you want, and any streamer if you don't fix my views. And again, I really wish it didn't have to go this way. But it only went this way because motherfuckers are trying to blatantly disrespect me. Like, come on, bro. I really got a text of him saying I can edit anyone's views on Kick to whatever the fuck I want. Motherfucker, obviously, though, duh.
So he's basically trying to say like, hey man, every view, even mine, are going to be completely fake because there's some beef going on. And as well on him leaking all this type of stuff, he's even getting mad because someone like Ice Poseidon has his own deal.
So then how are you making money?
Because I do stake streams. Less, but I'm not on KPP, so.
You're not on KPP?
I'm not on KPP.
So then how are you making money?
Because I do stake streams. And,
so you only wait. You only make money off stake?
Well, I also
no shit, you're not mad?
Money.
No shit.
I get money per kick as well, but that's something else.
What? Wait, all right. No shit.
This is crazy. So the whole idea on that one, for some odd reason, Twitter will let me pause that. So basically, Ice Poseidon has his own individual deal with Stake and Kick. So he's getting paid good money. And then obviously Aiden Ross is calling out how this KCIP program sucks. The money's going down. The blood money from gambling, if you're not kind of blindly sucking the tea to Stake, it's not worth it for them all. And it just sucks. Like right now, it kind of seems like that big idea of what made Kick special. Like if you don't mind like the crazy community there, which has been, honest to God, a lot of like Twitch rejects. And if you can handle that, then you get this extra money. Like you get the blood money from gambling, from Stake. You get the 95-5 split. You get this KCIP from watchers. And right now, it kind of seems like at this point, they're just trying to call it all out. Now, the CEO himself was even trying to get in this beef and was maybe even saying he might have just been view botting. saying he was made in 2024, probably to avoid these $100 million plus deals we've seen with like XQC, etc. And they said they've given out over $150 million for this all. Crazy to see. So right now, Aiden Ross is crashing out, trying to go into that pretty much everyone in Kick is botting, that the KCIP program, what they're trying to use to lure people in, suck, and the fact that there's just so much rampage, just abuse when it comes to how people are getting paid. If they're not utilizing these big gambling deals, it's kind of worthless, and overall how rough the Kick community can be, because a lot of people are very edgy, rude, bad people, or as well just a lot of bots. A lot of bots are in the Kick program. So I'm almost curious if you guys want to say if this Aiden Ross crash out is done, because he keeps on saying he wants to go over to Twitch, give up on Kick, and I think once you have a few more of these bigger creators, such as say Aiden Ross or even XQC, Trainer X, if they ever leave Kick itself, which some may stay, some may not, then the whole platform itself might just end up just being donezo. So I would love to hear your thoughts and comments down below, and I wish I could make $400,000 just by yapping on a just chatting screen, but what can I go and say? I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Leave a like and your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you guys all soon.